Hello, my friend. It is UFO Friday here on my daily videos. I'm Pat Sloan. So I am pretty excited for UFO Friday. So I decided that the Paris panel that I got out the other day to show you, that is my UFO for this week or this month. Depends on how long it takes me to do it. I do have bindings to do, but I want to get this one so that it's finished. It's the one that I was in the middle of machine quilting when I fell and broke both my wrists. So that was in the middle of June, and now it's like I want it done by the end of the year. I don't want anything hanging over that was like in progress from then. It's just like one of those years, right? I just want everything by the end of the year to be clean and finished, and then we go into 2021 with optimism. That would be the word, optimism. So your UFO Friday, I hope if you're doing what I'm doing, you're sort of like being sure things are wrapped up in 2020, the projects. If you've got something really close to being finished, get it done, get it out and get it done. That's your goal, your topic. And if you haven't downloaded the calendar, if you're new here to my channel, I have a calendar with all the projects and then the topic of the day. There's a video every day but Sunday. Okay, so we have the Socialites, our Sew Along, which is a free block from the Fat Quarter Shop, and is being published every Friday through till June, I think. So it's a really super quilt. When you go to the link below to my website today, you can download the block and also see, I put a layout today of, I mocked up all the little blocks in the little pictures, and then I sort of rotated and I sort of just did the triangle setting a tiny bit differently, so you can see how it's going to look with my Morris & Park. So everything I'm doing is with Morris & Park. And what's the block look like? Da, 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 da. It is called Kindred today, like kindred spirits, right? I think that is such a wonderful phrase, kindred spirits, when you feel like very compatible with somebody, that a lot of what you do is similar, or a lot of what you like is similar, then you're kindred spirits. So I feel like I'm kindred spirits with all of you because you love to come and hang out and listen to me talk. I appreciate that because I do babble sometimes. But I've had a little help with my blocks so that I can do some other projects. So my friend Melanie is helping me sew the blocks, which has been great because then I can work on some of the other quilts and do the videos and the other things. So I did the first grouping and then she's helping me with some. And I've got the design board on the little book tablet holder. Yeah, so it's tablets, books, phones, these are great. So I want to show that to you again because if you're doing your Christmas shopping, those are the bomb. They are so great. I think I'm going to send one to some of the people on my Christmas list. I definitely need to send one to my mom, but don't tell her. I don't think she watches these, so she'll watch this one today. Hey, Mom. But that way she can put her phone or her tablet there. Okay, so that's over on my website to download, and you actually download it at the Fat Quarter Shop, but I have a link over there, which is always good. They're free. They're totally free. So when I was doing the, where is it? Here. I knew it. There. When I was doing the Out West, I said I needed to get a backing, and I really wasn't sure what to do. It would be lovely to use that floral for the backing, but in order to do this sew along and to make the kits, we actually bought all of that backing from Art Gallery Fabrics, and so there was no more to buy for the backing of my quilt because we bought it all and put it in kits. So I thought, well, you know what? I have got some a Southwest buckle fabric. I bought this fabric eons ago, like years ago, probably 25 years ago. I'm sure 25 years ago. And I bought a big chunk of it. See, it's got all these buckles. Is that directional? Is that directional? What do you think? No, not that way. There's these guys are directional. There they are. Those guys are directional. So I have to take a look at that opened up. Now I actually looked on the edge to see if there was any manufacturer's name, and there is none, which I find quite bizarre. This may have been bought on a vacation out to New Mexico. I don't remember. I don't remember where I got it. Or it may have been bought locally here, because there was this phase where the Southwest was just popular decor, how you would decorate your house. I mean, here in Northern Virginia, everybody wanted Southwest stuff. And so I may have bought it locally when that was happening, because there was these great prints that came into the fabric store. But I have a lot, so I think I have enough for the backing with, you know, even if I have to add a little bit to it on the side or something to make it work. I also have another buckle fabric, which the buckles are really big, and that I want to save for a quilt for my uncle who likes the Southwest. So I still want to do, I have to do a quilt for him, you know, soon. I keep talking about it and still haven't done it. So that is what I'm going to get ready to send the out west to the spa, because that has to get done for this year, and have to get it to Cindy so she can put it in her rotation. Even if it comes back to me by the end of the year, that's fine, because she's got a lot of Christmas orders coming in for her long arming business now. You know, people are working on that. So it's something silly to show you. Because I haven't been doing much snack chats, because I'm not actually the one going into the stores. Greg is, and Greg's not going to find me new snacks. It just isn't going to happen. Even when I tell him to get me stuff, sometimes it just doesn't happen. You know, he forgets or whatever. Didn't go down that aisle, so didn't see it. So he did bring me the one day these chips, which I'm now addicted to, because I love chips. We both love chips. I don't know why, but we do. We love being having either raised, he was raised in Pennsylvania, and my family's all from Pennsylvania. Chips are a big thing. Lots of local potato chips. They're nothing like your just regular brand stuff. Lots of good chips. But he brought me these because they were on sale the one day, so he got them. They're kettle called Maui Barbecue. Oh, these are addicting. They're like a little bit of a vinegary barbecue chip, and I'm totally addicted to these. The Kettle Maui Barbecue. I'll link you up to Amazon. They probably have them there. So I'm like, how can that be addicted to chips? I think it's all that comfort food from being on the pandemic here, and everybody's staying inside, and comfort foods are what a lot of us have sort of gravitated to. Like, I want to make Rice Krispie squares, you know, but I digress. No, I don't. I have the other thing. I have to show you this because I got to cut it up today. All right, I got to slide it because he's a little bit heavy. There we go. Got to get him, but there we go. I got myself a pineapple when we were in there. I go to the store now every so often with Greg, because for a while there, I mean, I couldn't even go because I couldn't carry anything, and now I still really can't carry anything, but I can pick up one thing and put it in the cart. So I'm going along for some of the grocery shopping runs, but I got a pineapple. I'm so excited. So I got to cut that up today. I like it when they're warm, like room temperature, and then after that, you know, cold. But they're just sort of neat when you cut them fresh and they're room temperature. They have that extra juicy flavor. I like that. So I'm going to on the blog today. I've got this stuff. No, I don't have that. I have the Socialite. Right. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. What I have. Sorry. So what I have on the website today with the Socialite is a fun giveaway. The new copy. This is the old copy. This is my original copy with all of my papers and all of my notes of the Encyclopedia of Quilt Patterns by Barbara Brackman. And when she wrote this eons ago, she actually started documenting all of these quilts, quilt blocks, is documenting where the quilt blocks are from. She's a quilt historian, so she would find like a quilt block, like let's say a churn dash, and then she would find out, you know, all the places that it was published. And so that is, let me just put it down here. That is what is in the book. Here's an example of a page. So she would mark on here that this was found in, I can't read upside, at Home Art. And this was found at Mount Mist. So Mount Mist is a batting company that I love. So that's the blocks, you know, that they had patterned. Now there are no patterns for these. They're just, you know, the blocks. And then Electric Quilt came along, and you could get EQ of all of these blocks, and so you could bring it into Electric Quilt to work on them. Well, it turns out that Electric Quilt is partnered again with Barbara Brackman to, I gotta hold this up on the arm, to put out a new release, a brand new updated version of the Encyclopedia of Quilt Blocks. It is, I just love this book. I think it is so inspirational, and as a designer, I use it a lot. They asked me if I would do a review of it and write a little blurb, and I did that. And so now they've given me one to give away. They are not, they'll be shipping out in excuse me, in December. So I don't have the new one, the physical one yet. I've seen it online. So you get a chance to win one of these, but you have to go to my website to do it, and go over there and you'll leave a comment. And then in December, when the book comes in, I'll do an unveiling and, you know, unboxing rather, and unbox it here on the video. Fridays. I love Fridays. I hope your Friday is absolutely marvelous. We hope to do a little barbecue today before it starts to get cold. We don't like to barbecue in the winter, although we have a better grill now, but so we're hoping to do a barbecue today on Friday before it starts to get too cold. All the links are below, and I love you. Mwah. See you online.